How are you, grade 2? I hope that everything is clear till now about the shapes. Today, inshallah, we will learn two new terms. The first term it will be the sides, and the second one it will be the angles. Last time we studied four new two-dimensional shapes. You remember we studied the parallelogram, the trapezoid, and the pentagon, and the hexagon. So today we will learn how many sides and angles for each shape from these two-dimensional shapes. So our objectives for today is to know the difference between the sides and the angles. Second, to define the number of sides and the angles for the two-dimensional shapes. So now we will learn what is the difference between the sides and the angles. First, I will start by explaining what I mean by the sides. I will take this example to explain for you. Now, any straight line in my shape, it will represent the side. So, for example, for this shape, I have here the first straight line. So, this it will be the first side. Another straight line. So, it will be the second side, the third side, and the fourth side. So I can say that for this shape, I have four sides. So you should put on your mind that the sides mean the straight line. Now, let's study what I mean by the angles. I will explain what I mean by the angles here. Now, any corner between two straight lines, it will be the angle. So for example, if I have this is the first straight line and this is the second straight line. Now the corner between them, it will be the angle. So here in this shape, I have this is one straight line. So this is one side. This is the second side and this is the third side. So here in this shape I have three sides. So how many angles I will have? We said just now the corner between the sides, it will represent the angles. So this is the first angle, this is the second angle, this is the second one, and this is the third one. So in this triangle, I can say that I have three sides and I have three angles. If I want to count how many angles in this shape, I will count it like this. Here I have one corner, so this is the first angle, the second angle, the third angle, and the fourth angle. So it means that this shape contains four angles. Now let's study how many sides and how many angles does each one from these two-dimensional shape contain. So now for the circle, as you can see here, for the circle, there is no straight line, so it means there is no sides. And because there is no sides, there is no angles. So the circle contains zero sides and zero angles. Now, what about the triangle? The triangle contains three sides and three angles. These are the sides. This is the first side, the second, and the third. What about the angles? This is the first angle, the second angle, and the third angle. So the triangle contains three sides and three angles. What about the square? The square contains four sides, four angles. What about the hexagon? The hexagon contains this is the first side, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. This means that it contains six sides. What about the angles? I will count. This is the first angle, the second angle, the third angle, the fourth angle, the fifth angle, and the sixth angle. It means that the hexagon contains six angles. Let's complete with rectangle. The rectangle also contains four sides and four angles. The parallelogram also contains four sides, four angles. The trapezoid also contains four sides and four angles. And the last thing I have the pentagon, which contains five sides and five angles. No need to memorize uh, uh, this information about the shapes because you can count and you can get the answer very easily. I hope you understood what is the difference between the sides and the angles. Now, I will send for you this table as PDF file. I want you to write how many sides and how many angles does each shape from these contain.